Last, this woman is going to jail. David Umahi, Minister for Works, don't finally order in legal team. Say, make them charge this woman straight to court. And this time, nothing will save this woman. You know why nothing will save her? It has been scientifically proven. Say, this woman a mumu person. A very mumu person. As in, pray to God for this life. Anything way they do for this life, may no help mumu person. Everybody will help this woman. I feel they swear for this woman. I'm sorry to say, but if this woman is your auntie or your mommy, you know that your mommy will soon become an ex-convict, except God. Only God now if you save this woman now. Because every people is supposed to save her. So worry, very dark man, Mama P, waiting without that guy, both the lawyer, Masha, everybody, this woman, they fight all of them now. Which is a clear indication, say, Madam woman don't chook her for now, swear for the woman. Like this now, why they talk to you now. This woman, man, read waiting David Umahi. See, this Francis Wednesday now. Now be David Umahi media aid. Now they in charge of everything where David Umahi they talk online. Yeah, waiting the guy come and read. Just here. Setting the record straight on recent issues surrounding Mrs. Tracy ohiri's matter. The attention of the Honorable Minister of Works, Senator Engineer David Umahi, CON, has been drawn to the ongoing public discourse surrounding the claims and counterclaims by Mrs. Tracy Ohiri, particularly as they relate to her lawyer, Barrister Masha Abubakar. Ordinarily, we would have ignored, I beg your pardon, this, but it has become necessary in the interest of truth and public clarity to address these issues directly. First, it is important to clarify that Barrister Masha Abubakar acted in good faith and was motivated solely by a desire to assist Mrs. Ohiri. His involvement was entirely selfless and driven by a genuine effort to resolve the matter amicably. And at no time did Barrister Masha discuss or negotiate payment of any money to Mrs. Ohiri. However, some associates and well-meaning individuals independently approached him with the intention of helping her. For the avoidance of doubts, the Honorable Minister had clearly stated two conditions for resolving the matter. Either the issue should be determined in court, or Mrs. Ohiri will provide verifiable evidence, including all relevant communications, to substantiate her claim. It must be emphasized that Barrister Masha Abubakar conducted himself with utmost decency and integrity throughout. He neither requested nor received any payment from the Honorable Minister at any point. Following the failure to meet the stated condition, particularly the inability to provide credible and verifiable evidences, the Minister has directed his legal team to proceed with all court processes to ensure that the truth is fully established. The Minister further acknowledged that he had indicated to Barrister Masha that if Mrs. Ohiri could provide complete evidence, logs and communication from the period in question, some friends and associates were willing to contribute the sum of 1 billion naira in a year of 1 billion naira to do what? To pay these ingrates. Let me continue reading. The Minister is still waiting for the above. It is worth noting that for several years, the Minister chose to remain silent despite restraints, provocations, and public attack. The restraint was deliberated and guided by a commitment to focus on the state and national service rather than distractions, I beg your pardon. However, recent developments have made it necessary to respond. The Honorable Minister, therefore, extends sincere appreciations to Nigerians who have taken their time to examine the facts and arrived at an informed understanding of the situation, I beg your pardon. There is growing awareness that not everyone who presents themselves as a victim truly is one. That one are true. I believe that one scatter. And that in some cases, narratives are deliberately inverted. The Honorable Minister remains fully committed to his mandate. He will not be distracted from the ongoing work of delivering critical road infrastructure across the country. The focus remains on results, service, and ensuring that Nigerians continue to benefit from the projects that improve connectivity, economic growth, and national development. We assure Nigerians that the administration will continue to pursue its transformation agenda with dedication, transparency, and unwavering sense of responsibility. Francis Nweze, FIPMD, I don't know what all these things they call me, sha. But senior, he is the senior special assistant to the Honorable Minister of Works, Media, and this was dated today, March 21st, 2026. I beg you, with this thing we don't hear now, tell me how this woman no go jail. The fees still don't swear for you. But you know one thing I will make people understand for this life. Silence at times like this is actually a virtue. That being said, without further ado, I want to see the both of you in court.
Now, people are asking me why I came to the social media. I will tell you why I came to social media. 2009, I was called to come and do a job by a committee set up by Shekara who wanted to take a commanding title. Do you know that I did that job of 90 million? They gave me job of 35 million. They gave me deposit of 10 million and told me to start going. Foolish me, I now traveled to go and produce the job. These people did not answer me again. Do you know that I took a loan? You know how these loan people, I took a loan to complete that job and brought it for that Obani ceremony. The loan I took, these people after the Obani ceremony, they all dispersed. The chairman of the committee then was Hamza Dama, the former justice of Kano, Chief Justice of Kano State. Do you know that money, that loan I took, I cleared 90 million. I had to sell my house in Lekki Phase 1 to use and clear that loan. I sold my house in Lekki Phase 1 to clear that loan, and my children could not still go to school. I have lost a house. I still could not finish all the loan. People were dragging me here and there. I lost my office in Abuja. Many people know this story that I'm telling. I went to Shekara's house. Even when he became the Minister of Education, you know when they finish as governor, they move into another team. They don't retire, but they don't food them for money. I went to Abuja. I spent 6 months in Kano chasing this money. Nobody had my cry. Nobody helped me. Till today, that money has not been paid. I gave Festus Keyam 250,000 naira in 2010. Go and check the value of 250,000 naira in 2010. That was when Festus Keyam was preaching against injustice, so not now to fight that case. Till today, Festus Keyam took my money. Festus no go court. Festus, where is my money? He will say, let's reopen the case. The guy was just doing me like this. This same Festus Keyam that took my 250,000 naira and did not take this matter to court. This same Festus Keyam now is in government as a minister. Okay, he said she go to which court? The person, the head of the committee that ate the money that was released to me in Kano is the former Chief Justice Hamza Dama. If I don't, the last emir, may he so continue to rest in peace, knows this story. I was always going there, they will not allow me to see him because all of them in that emirate was part of those that was in that committee. Where do I begin to tell my story? Do you know the scars many of us are carrying for just being Nigerians?
So I was on her page this evening where she say, make I read what she writes. Your life is in a very please read this carefully. Very dark man has put out a contract and paid people to take your life. I am one of the people who was contracted. He don't cast me. He don't cast me. Who are you don't go talk through? Don't confess. Na Christian assassin I go carry. Na Christian assassin. Na Christian assassin I go carry. Woo! But I cannot go through with it. My assassin don't repent. My assassin repents. You need to leave your current location immediately. Do not tell anyone where you are going. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? My assassin don't repent. That's why I said, make go do work, don't repent. Make I see whether she's revealed the person number. Wait, how come she screenshot the chat? She don't screenshot the number when I text her this message. But for her caption, she can't include the number. You would have screenshotted the number. Oh, but anyways, my assassin don't cast. Make I run. I won't run out of Nigeria. See, madam, let me tell you, this is your style when you want to run. Now you sabi, see, we will write petition, we'll give police. You will come, if this person will send this message, you will provide her. Thank you. But before that, that's $70,000 you will bring. And I guess Omai don't prepare for you. Omai is preparing for you. You will learn. You will learn. And you will learn the hard way. For now, adieu, mama. You will learn. Don't play.